something ain't right. Oklahoma's bigger than this. Why is it just these people in here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, they ain't got nowhere to put people, man. They got people standing up, sleeping. It's man, it's crazy, man. Don't nobody know until they come in here. And when they come in here, they try to spruce it up, man. Put some band-aids and paint to make it look good, man. This shit ain't what it's saying, man. These tax dollars ain't doing what they think it's doing, man. They just somebody's getting paid under the table to do what they doing. They just locking everybody up and ain't got nowhere to put them.
On behalf of Akuno Senko for Bay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, where you at? We're trying to help our people elevate. Hope. HOPE. We're giving them hope. We doing what we gotta do, you know. Every day, one step at a time, man. We gonna make it happen. Helping our people elevate. Yeah. Sometimes I practice focus, thought, and meditate. I'm trying to come with other ways to help our people elevate. And seeking knowledge make me levitate. The lifted mental state is what results from how we orchestrate. This for the family's sake. Let's self-reflect and self-evaluate. And every day, make sure the steps you take, you calculate. Receive a master's fate. I know I can't exist without the hate, but that's okay. I balance that with higher self today. Success is on this way, and after that, my flesh can pass away.
All right, so peace and love, family. I'm back with another one. I got a special guest with me today. Go ahead, brother. Tell the people who you are and tell us a little bit about where you're from and what it was like growing up.
Man, old boy from the Nitty, man, coming from North Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is why I was born and raised.
All right, so how would you describe your, you know what I'm saying, your upcoming, like what was it like growing up in North Tulsa?
Man, me, I grew up. I don't know. I kind of had it hard growing up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my parents in the house. I didn't have my mama or my daddy. I was raised by my grandmother by herself, and it was like, you know what I'm saying. Then at one point in time, my grandfather came to stay with us, and it was abuse. You know what I'm saying? We was getting beat. Me and my older brother, we was just getting beat. We kind of grew. I mean,
What were some of
what's
your
that?
biggest challenges that you faced as a child or as a teenager?
Love, lack of love, man. I didn't have no love. Like I didn't have no type of love growing up. Like I was like at one point in time, this man was my father, and then you know what I'm saying, he snuck and took me to go get a DNA at 11 years old. Kind of find out he ain't my father, and it was just like after that down spiral. You know what I'm saying? It was I already was dealing with a lack of love in a household where I wasn't living with either one of my parents, growing up with my grandmother, going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't have no money. Like we was doing, she a gambler, so shit. We didn't have no money. We was doing bad a lot of times. Sometimes we had no water. Sometimes we had no gas. Shit, we was cutting the gas on with a gas key, cutting the water on with a water key.
Oh, me, I know about it.
You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, we didn't have no lights. You know what I'm saying? We made it work though. You know, had them candles. Like we kind of I grew up a little rough, but like that, the way I grew up kind of, you know what I'm saying, got me to where I am now. Like,
That's what I was going to ask. Like, were there any people or experiences in your early life that influenced the path that you took?
man, like, man, I was living that fast, like Master P, unbounded, then seeing people that like my peers, and then like my close relatives, I'm seeing them move crack. You know what I'm saying, but not seeing the crack, and it's like I know what they doing because I done seen nothing about it at the time as a kid, and it was like one time I caught my uncle cooking. And it was like from there I was just like I'm gonna be a dope boy. You know what I'm saying? I want to sell some dope. I didn't know the first thing about selling no motherfucking dope either, but I wanted to sell some dope. And I didn't know how to get it, where to get it, but I knew he had some one time. I caught my other uncle stealing some. So shit, I stole some dope. And I had this little partner, he was a little younger than me, but he was advanced like a motherfucker. Like that nigga knew how to sell dope. So shit, we went to go sell some dope, buying dirt bikes. I couldn't spend no money on clothes and shoes and all the other shit. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We was just buying smoker buckets, driving smoker buckets, blowing the motors, doing dumb shit as kids. You know what I'm saying? Really didn't know what direction to really go with it. But it's
Before
just like,
being before you saw your uncle, before you wanted to get into that lifestyle, did you have any goals when you were younger? Any dreams?
Yeah, I think I used to want to be a lawyer. Like I used to want to be a lawyer as a kid. Then I went from there. Then I wanted to do construction. Went from there. It was just like I told you, at 11 years old, everything kind of just went left. Like when everything went south. Like
Okay, so
you
I
know what
mean,
I'm
you already
saying?
answered my next question pretty much because I was going to ask you, how did you first get involved into the streets, or what led you to the lifestyle? But you pretty much, like you say your uncle whipping it, so you was like, that's what I want to
Yeah.
do.
And that was like my role model, you know what I'm saying? That was who I looked up to because that's who kind of like every now and then, like, you know what I'm saying, growing up, shit, he'd give us like his hand me downs, like his jeans, shit, shirts, sometimes some shoes, you know what I'm saying? We dinner fitting size at the time. So it like, I used to sneak and sell dope. I used to sneak and sell dope, go to school some days, and then some days I skip school just to sell dope. You know what I'm saying? Just to have some type of money in my pocket. Like I told you, my grandma was a gambler. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like we never had no money. Everybody that we knew had some type of money, but you know what I'm saying? All the people around us had Jordans, all the fancy shit. So it's like we didn't have none of that shit. You know what I'm
Were
saying?
there moments when
Walmart.
you were there moments when you
Uh,
felt like you could have took a different path?
yeah. Yeah. At one point in time in my life, like I was like I probably like shit, I left the state on my own at like 14. At one point in time in my life, I left this motherfucker at like 14. And then once I got to like Colorado, I made it to Colorado, stayed in Colorado for a minute. And when I got up there, it was like I started seeing different cultures, different things. You know what I'm saying? This was around Hurricane Katrina time. So
Mm-hmm.
like when I got up there, it was you know what I'm saying. I was trying to get a job at one point in time. Like I ain't never had no job, so I was trying to get a job, and the people was trying to hire me. I could have lied and be like, yeah, I'm a hurricane victim. I ain't got none of my paperwork. You know what I'm saying? They would have hired me right there on the spot and just, you know what I'm saying, wrote me checks. And they was like, shit, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it the right way. So I called home. I called my mama like, shit, I need my birth certificate and my social security card so I can get a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a job. I'm like 15 years old. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to get this job. I'm trying to get this
My
job.
brother said,
They
yeah.
they wouldn't even give it to me. Like they wouldn't even give me my birth certificate, social security card.
So do you mean so that pretty much kind of lead to my next one? Like, do you feel like the environment or the circumstances around you gave you any other options growing
Man,
up?
I think it was the people that was around me that kind of influenced who I am right now. Yeah, it was like they was. I ain't gonna say they was bad because I can't take none of this from them. It's just like they showed me what to look for, look for, and to look forward to in life
Mm-hmm.
with people dealing. You know what I'm saying in this lifestyle, and then especially in this business. You know what I'm saying doing music. It's like I'm gonna run into a lot of people that with this characteristic. So it's like I had to grow up and learn that. So I ain't gonna say that it was bad. I'm just say it was just like a life lesson learned growing up the way I grew up. Like it was rough as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I done had the best of nothing. We was poor. We didn't have too much. It was times we didn't have gas, water, lights, food. We was eating horrible at one point in time. And it was
Now,
like
mm-hmm.
now it's like I look at everything. I just look back and it just made me drive harder. Like even while I'm even being locked up, you know what I'm saying? Even being locked up in prison, like it's still, you know what I'm saying? I see it. Like even when I be talking to people that's in the world and what they be telling me, they're like, yeah, you got it. That's it right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just take that good positive energy and keep pushing from what
Just
I
to keep
grew up
your head,
for. Like,
yeah, keep your head high, yeah.
like man, it been hard. You know what I'm saying? It been hard. I just got out of lockup. You know what I'm saying? So it been real hard. You know what I'm
How
saying?
long we
Like
on? How long we on lockup?
I was on lockup probably like 7 months, 7, 8 months, 7, 8. What was that about 8 months? Eight
Yeah.
months. Then I went to like a little step down. Then shit, I got shipped.
So what would you say was the turning? the turning point that led to your current situation?
The night I caught the case, it was crazy because I found myself, you know what I'm saying. I got a daughter, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. I had my daughter the year I caught my case, and it was crazy. I was just like, I found myself at a point where it was like, man, I got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for a long time, selling drugs. So it was like, and it, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't living the lifestyle, but it's like, man, all I do is sell drugs all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got to do something different. I know I got more in me than just this. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just got out of prison. Like this is my third time in prison on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that though. But
Yeah.
I was at that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like how they talk about the man at the crossroad with the
Mm-hmm.
four ways.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself like, fuck it. I was like, fuck it. I'm through with this lifestyle. I'm about to go try to get it in with this clothing and shit, ease into the music business at the same time. Like try to go to Vegas. I was shooting for Vegas with my people. They tried to tell me to come to Vegas when I get out of prison. I was like, nah. And I don't know why I didn't. I should have went, but I didn't go. Here I am. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the person that I stayed back from Vegas for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 'Cause I mean, like you got some good music. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't heard it. I didn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, keep pushing.
Yeah, man. It'd be hard to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now where I'm at because I'm in this open environment. So it's like even harder.
Yeah.
So,
But don't let it stop you though. You know what I mean? Because when you come
I
home, hey,
got
you might, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
man, they tell me some people be telling me I'm already up. I just gotta get home.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
hey listen, no bullshit. My lifetime I'd have had four record deals, four companies try to offer me record deals. And I just always turn them down, you know what I'm saying? I always looked at it like this. When I first started pursuing music and started actually doing it, it was back in when I actually was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do something different. Back in like like oh 07, oh 08, oh 09, by oh 09, boom, oh 09, I used to travel. Like I just go city to city and I used to be like plotting like, damn, you know what? I can just pull up at these little clubs, shit, hit the club on off with a couple hundred. Like, man, nigga, let me just perform in your club. Nigga, go a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
ain't got $1 million. I'm just trying to build my little fan base. Shit, let me give you a couple $100, nigga, just to perform in your club. My cousin was like, nigga, you crazy? I'm like, shit, it'll work. Shit, Masterpiece all types out his trunk. Shit, why not sell this shit right here, nigga? This crack. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how hard you know what I'm saying, push for it. But it's just like shit, I keep getting locked up. So it's like that shit been holding me back. And I see what it is. It's the life lessons I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning before the best things happen for me. So it's like now I'm paying attention, now I'm focused and I see it. So it's like now everything else is like a dodgeball. Boom, I can dodge that. I can dodge that. Yeah, I know that. Boom, makes me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have all the bullshit. I'm glad to do what I'm supposed to do and what my purpose is.
Indeed, indeed. And I
You
can't
know what
wait
I'm
till you come
saying?
home, brother.
Because with me, it's
Uh,
always it's bigger than music. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be bigger than music. You know what I'm
can
saying?
you? I
It's the
mean,
people. You know what I'm saying? It's
if
always
we
I got
can,
always
I
it's
don't.
the
My bad.
people,
My bad.
man.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, it's the people, man. You know what I'm saying? The mission is to remind everybody that we all God's people. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you call his name, or no matter what name, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call him.
Indeed,
You know what I'm saying?
indeed,
The message is to remind everybody that we all one. We are God's people. You know what I'm saying?
indeed,
And that's peace.
indeed. There's peace to that. I respect that. On everything, I respect that. Uh,
That's why I
like I
say
said,
it's
we ain't.
bigger than music.
I don't want to go. We ain't got to go details, but I want to. I'm saying get a little bit into the case.
Yeah.
Uh, can you share your thoughts about your case and the events that led up to it? I know you said it was your daughter was born the same year, but I mean,
Man, traumatizing, man. It was traumatizing and traumatic. Cause like before I actually caught this case, I was at a point where I made a vow with God that I won't hit licks no more, and I found myself with my homeboys, but put out on my ass back in my grandma's house. My girl, she big and pregnant. We just got put out because she on some silly shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the bullshit. So it's like I just lost all my drugs, my pills, my weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, I'm on my ass, and my partner been pressing me about going to go hit a lick, and I've been like, nah, man, if it ain't 10 bands, you know what I'm saying, some crazy shit or better.
Yeah.
So one day, shit, it was that time, shit, I was just at that point, like, damn, I ain't got shit, we ain't got shit. So I found myself washing clothes one day with her, and this nigga called me like, shit, hey man, we about to pull up. It's like he knew exactly where I was. Nigga pulled up. He like left that motherfucker empty. Like ain't nobody there, so I'm like, shit, let's go. I tell my girl, I'm like, shit, I'm not gonna take these fools, go get some weed. She like, all right. She like, come back. I'm like, all right, man, I'm coming right back. I ain't gonna take forever. We ain't gonna be long. I'm just about you down the street. We'll be back.
Yeah.
She like, don't you leave me. I would do these clothes by myself. I'm like, all right, man, get in that car. We get over there. We do our do, man. I send one of my partners in first. I go in behind them and I flip the mattress and the mattress all bloody. And I'm like, damn, these people nasty. Boom, I flip it again. The other side all bloody. I ain't paying attention. It's fresh blood. I'm like, damn, no wonder they ain't heard somebody y'all bleeding and shit. So I turn back around, tell my third partner, I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna come back. I'm about to go unlock this door for you. I didn't feel like pulling him up because he's short.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, go to the side door and let you in. Shit, he looked at me. I looked at him. I went to the side door. He was gone. So I'm about to pull back, and when I was pulling back, I see the mirror, and I just up my slap at myself, looking in the mirror, and then my neck, the side of my neck was just cut open. You know what I'm saying? I cut my jugular like a centimeter. So
Damn.
yeah, man, it's deep, man. So this what led up to this case right here. That's what kind of, you know what I'm saying, boosted my time and got me where I am too. So boom, I get to the hospital, they drop me. You know what I'm saying? The police, I guess, my partner told me the police tackled us. They bust my forehead wide open. So I guess when they was questioning, my grandma told me, they kept on asking me who shot me, who shot me. I'm like, who shot me? I'm like, shit, somebody, my story was somebody threw something at me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told them, somebody threw something at me.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, I guess they tried my partners with burglary homicide because one of them, the third dude, told everything. He high on PCP and told everything. So let me see. Then I wake up in the hospital. I guess about like 3 days later, I wake up. I check and see it wasn't no handcuffs, and I was like, "Shit, can I leave?" I didn't realize that I was stuck looking left. Like I couldn't look to the right. I couldn't move my head. I was just stuck looking to my left. And the doctor was like, "You can leave if you drink this juice, and it ain't comfortable. And if you can spit for me, and there ain't no blood coming up." I'm like, "Cool." So I do everything, and they clear me. I walk out, no case or nothing. I get it. I get this truck. I buy this Dodge Ram truck one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. I'm selling dope. You know what I'm saying? So I got this truck. I just now left from eating lunch with my little chick, and I'm passing Lacey Park. And the police said that this police was, I don't know if he was waiting for me. It seemed like he was just waiting for me the way it came. Like he came out of nowhere. I seen him, boom, I'm at that little four-way by the tennis court.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hit the gas. And he said I never stopped when he came out. But he didn't turn on his lights until probably like 5 minutes of being behind me.
Yeah.
He finally turned on his lights. But you know what I'm saying? I was around the corner from my mama house, so I didn't stop for him. I kept going. We on the back street, man. I'm not about to stop for you out of nah, we ain't doing that. You pulled up on me out of nowhere. So they took me to jail. They just dropped all the charges, and then I woke up with a charge, burglary, first degree burglary. They dropped all the charge from the high speed chase to me going to my mama's house. They dropped all these charges. and they gave me burglary in the first degree. Um, I get bonded out, and
Mm-hmm.
I go get a lawyer. The lawyer tell me that the first dude told him that we burglarized the house, and the second dude told him that I took in all the stuff that they found as evidence. I'm like, I look at my lawyer. I said, man, how can I do that if I'm bleeding? Look at that big old towel. You know what I'm saying? They got this big old towel, big old beach towel full of blood. I said, yeah, my DNA on there, but other than that, I couldn't see myself. I couldn't even see you carrying that. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see myself carrying, you know what I'm saying, this big old gold box and this big old box of Jordans. How can I do that? Like,
Yeah.
why the shoes ain't bloody?
Like,
You
yeah,
know
well,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm like, why everything ain't bloody, man? I'm like, make that make sense. He like, yeah, you right. Yeah, I'm like, shit, of course my DNA on there. Yeah, my DNA all over the car. I'm oozing blood at the center of I cut like a centimeter on my jugular vein. So I
Damn.
bled out. You know what I'm saying? I bled out. You know what I'm saying? So the police told them, but this is how this case get about. The police, that case right there, the police told I guess their report was that I wasn't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a dead issue. I wasn't even charged or nothing until to the day the police at the Lacey. You know what I'm saying? Until the police tried to book me at the Lacey thing. So
Mm-hmm.
boom, I beat that. They give me breaking and entering, 1 year unsupervised probation. And like I told you, I got to that crossroad like in the middle of my probation. Like, yeah, man, it's time to do something different. Look at me, I'm damn near about to go back to prison. Like, that's the last place I want to be is fucking prison.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I fought tooth and nail, like just not to go to prison. And look at me, about to. I'm selling all this dope, man. I didn't get into a high speed chase. I'm getting into high speed chases. I'm getting away, but it's just like, damn, I'm having to keep doing this crazy ass shit just to live, and this shit ain't right. This ain't living. And man, my partner, you know what I'm saying, my best friend, my brother, man, before he passed, we made this pact when we had all these bricks of weed. Like, if this shit don't work, man, we gonna go be some squares, go get some jobs. Shit, he ended up passed, he ended up getting killed. I ended up going to prison, get out of prison, and all this shit happened to me because I ain't sticking to that pact, man. So at one point in time, I had a job. You know what I'm saying? I got on some lazy shit. You know what I'm saying? My partner wouldn't let me use his truck while they was out of town, so I got on some lazy shit and just quit going to work. So I just quit going to work. But over that, man, it's just I got to this case trying to trying to lead a game, really. You know what I'm saying? In every way. I had a motherfucker trying to rob me, a motherfucker slipped something in my drink. Shit, I stumbled all the way down Garnett to my baby mama to a place that I didn't even know she lived. You know what I'm saying? She guided me to her. You know what I'm saying? I stumbled to her, give her my bag. I tried to give her my gun. And I guess the police showed up. But you know what I'm saying? It was like I guess I had like a 5 hour standout. They said I kicked the door in, and then on the paperwork it don't even say the door had force of entry. It said that I twisted the knob and walked in. Like it don't have no force of entry or nothing. So
Yeah,
they
like
tried to
you
hit me with
was
first
laying
degree
like you.
burglary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to hit me burglary in the first degree. I never burglarized anything. Even under the whatever the influence of what dude put in the drink trying to rob me.
Do you
Like
feel
it
like
was crazy.
do you feel like the system treated you fairly?
Nah, hell nah. They don't never treat you fairly, man. The people treated me when I look back on my case, man, they never really just really did any just. Like they treated me as a criminal in my whole situation, even when they knowing that we had a 5 hour standoff. I'm pointing a gun at the police, all this crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting rounds. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember too much, but just reading the SWAT report, motherfucker said I'm hanging out the window, pointing a gun at the police, the whole SWAT team. So you know, just like I know what black man in America can get away with pointing a weapon at a officer,
I mean, yeah, getting one,
not let alone a group of officers.
and we know
You know
Tulsa
what I'm
area,
saying?
they known for
Come on,
killing.
man. Listen. So with that being said, man, I had the same DA as the last case. On this case, from the I had the same DA on that last case, on this case. So I felt like they just railroaded me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even in the middle of proceedings, they switched over to a judge. I gotta go. The police coming.
All right, peace.
The music, baby, you know what I'm saying? The music is just the voice to get the voice so the voice can get to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna listen to it, nobody, so I gotta build it up just so I can be that somebody that they listen to. Once I get
Indeed.
to where I'm at, as I grow, saying as I grow, I just tell them, man, just keep showing them. You know what I'm saying? I just tell them, show them.
Yeah,
You
but I
tell
was
somebody
asking
something, but if you ain't doing what you telling them, ain't
as
go
far as
ahead.
your situation, I was asking before, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like they gave you a fair case, a fair trial? And you were saying, you know what I mean, no. And you was talking about the
Nope.
DA, you were talking about the district attorney.
Nah, man. Yeah, man. I had to listen, man. Okay, I had this first case with the burglary, and that they turned into the break and enter. I had this DA named Kevin Gray. Boom. When I caught this case, guess who walked in the room? Kevin Gray. You know what he said? I got you. Once you realize I didn't have that same lawyer, I didn't have my lawyer, I didn't have nobody go give me no attorney. It's like when I caught this case, everybody just jumped ship like shit. It's over with for him. You know what I'm saying? They don't know my charges or nothing. They like he had a 5 hour standoff with the police, shooting, all this crazy ass shit, man. I guess in the midst of all this shit, I took this nigga, the nigga that was trying to rob me. This nigga put something in the drink. You know what I'm saying? That's where all this shit started at. The nigga trying to rob me. I guess I took the nigga cigarettes and I lit one of them motherfuckers. That motherfucker kind of poof, like blew up, and I threw that motherfucker. And I guess the mattress was smoldering. It wasn't even on fire, so they charged me with first degree arson. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? They chump my charges up. Did nobody? I ain't got no victims. Ain't nobody died. Did nobody get hurt? Did nothing get damaged? The only thing that was damaged was heavy smoke damage. Like, yeah, man. I like I told you, I had that same DA, man. He told me he got me. Like I told you, they got me that. They went from first degree burglary to breaking and entering, 1 year unsupervised probation, DA supervision. You know what I'm saying? I went from there to shit to a 20-year sentence fucking with Kevin Gray.
How long have you been gone, and how much time they give you?
They got me 20 years and I've been gone 10, damn near 11 years.
I hate that shit, man. That's part of the system, boy. Uh,
Yeah,
how has
man, the
been?
system, the system ain't fuck, man. Listen, this motherfucker so overcrowded, man. They ain't got nowhere to put people, so they put them on the bus and ride them around the state, or put them in cages until they can find somewhere, man. That's how fucked up this place is, man. It ain't just this facility; it's all the facilities in the state of Oklahoma. They ain't got nowhere to put nobody, man, but they still cramming motherfuckers in. They still cramming us in. You know what I'm saying? You go to some places. You pull up, and it's like you see people still in cave. Like, how long y'all been out, man? About 3 days. They ain't got no beds. So what the fuck they get you in prison for if they ain't got nowhere to put you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How is this? How is this? How is this happening? How is this going on? Who's allowing this shit? Somebody's making a pay up under the table somewhere for all this shit to go on. For the
it's the
state of
government and
Oklahoma,
the
just
payers.
you know what I'm saying that. And then let me say this. Listen, it's crazy because it's Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Lawton, and the little town Ardmore around there. That's all you see in these state facility with the colors. You ask them where they from, they either from Tulsa or they from Oklahoma City or Lawton or some of them was just passing through. Like, and it'd
Yeah,
be crazy because they catch these cases. Guess where they catch these cases? Tulsa, Lawton, Oklahoma City, and it'd be like something ain't right. Oklahoma's bigger than this. Why is it just these people in here?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, they ain't got nowhere to put people, man. They got people standing up, sleeping. It's crazy, man. Don't nobody know until they come in here. And when they come in here, they try to spruce it up, man. Put some band-aids and paint to make it look good, man. This shit ain't what it's saying, man. These tax dollars ain't doing what they think it's doing, man. They just somebody's getting paid under the table to do what they doing. They just locking everybody up and they ain't got nowhere to put them.
And I want to thank you for saying that because I got a lot of brothers on here. You know what I'm saying? That's in the situation where you in, and you the first one to openly say that. You know what I mean? Like brothers make it look good.
Man, listen. Man, them niggas, why you think I don't be doing all that crazy ass shit on my shit, man? Like all that bottles, knives, smoking, all the prison shit that niggas do, the dancing. Man, hell nah, man. Them niggas using that shit for the wrong, man. Show the conditions, show them living conditions, man. Show how these, man, show how this motherfucking food look. Show that shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you signed up for. You ain't, listen, when you get your time, you ain't signed up to be treated bad, live bad. You know what I'm saying? You chose to take me into your custody, house me right. You know
You
what I'm
know, because
saying?
when
If you
they when
can't
they
do
show
that,
that
put me on the ankle monitor, let me pay you $40 a month.
when
You
they
know what I'm
show
saying?
that
My thing is this, they should
that
put
shit
people on
cool.
ankle monitors. At the end of the day, it's about money, man.
When they show that, you know what I'm saying, and
You know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying? At the
knocking
end of the day,
nobody
it's
to
about
do it.
money.
I ain't pouring no hate or nothing. But when they show that, the young people think that shit cool. You know what I'm saying?
And
And for like,
that's why I say nigga, show the living condition. Nigga, don't show all that bullshit, the dancing and all the food shit. Nigga, don't show that shit. Nigga, show the living, tell the real, nigga, quit playing. Nigga,
yeah,
because a lot of these niggas is locked up, nigga, going through hell, nigga, because you know it's gangland in this motherfucker. And if you ain't from it, or if you on paperwork, or you done did small suck bust ass shit, niggas is on your motherfucking head. So niggas ain't living right in prison, to be honest. You know, and they don't show that shit. You know what I'm saying? This niggas is going through it around this motherfucker by their own kind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You got two enemies, the system, then the niggas that's in the system, your enemies too. Like, you ain't got to win for shit.
and see,
And you know what I'm saying? That's why I say what I say.
I didn't know
These
this was
niggas
your
be
third
playing,
time.
man. Nigga quit.
My bad. My bad. I keep cutting you off,
Niggas
but I
treat
didn't know.
niggas treat I about to say niggas treating prison like a day camp, like it's a daycare. Niggas is coming here to vacation for 5 to 10 little years and go home. Nigga, you will never get that shit back. You don't know what you missed out and what you could have accomplished in that time.
Nah, that's a fact. You
So
know, and yeah, that's a
it's
fact.
like if yeah, man, niggas got to start. If you got them phones, my nigga, start showing these young niggas the truth. Be honest, nigga. Tell them niggas will turn on you. Your homeboys ain't your homeboys in prison. I know niggas in gangs wishing that they went in that gang because it ain't what it is. It ain't what you thought it was. No matter how many niggas you shot in that world, it ain't what you thought it was. So these
Yeah,
young niggas gotta know, man. Wake up, man. Prison is not what it is, nigga. It's a slave ship. Prison is the new slave ship. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is laying your ass down, and they getting paid while you lay your ass down. Like, you ain't accomplishing shit. You just sitting on the slave ship. And most places probably got motherfuckers in the field working, like in Texas, niggas is still in the field. Probably in Mississippi, I think in Mississippi, Alabama, niggas is
I
still in the field. So it's
I seen a report in Mississippi. They had over 200 inmates found deceased behind the
behind
prison.
the police station. What about the police station? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say what I say, man. These niggas is bullshit. Nigga, show what the fuck is going on so this shit can get some type of change. Nigga, if you want this shit to change or you ain't trying to walk out that front door, band together and walk out that front door, nigga, show how that shit really is. You got the phone, nigga, show what the fuck it is. Quit bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So this shit can quit, so this shit can stop. Your kids gonna go through it. And the way this shit going, nigga, this shit about to be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
Mm-hmm. Especially
this shit about to be
young people.
horrible.
This shit finna get real fucked up.
Man,
And
I
not
was
just
just telling my
us.
partner,
It's
man,
finna
I
get
was just
fucked up
telling my
for
partner
everybody.
the other day, man. Yeah, man, this shit about to be fucked up because it ain't just a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing. You know, there's a whole lot of things going on at once in this shit. And
Mm-hmm.
they don't even know it because they blinded by
The
prison is
materialism.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, prison is cool. That nigga got Jordans. That nigga got a phone. That nigga got the bag. Yeah. That nigga fucking the guard, nigga. That ain't cool, nigga. You fuck 1,000 bitches and 1,000,000 bitches in one day in the world, nigga. But you gonna be in here chasing one bitch with one, probably 2 or 3 zips of weed, a cell phone, nigga. That ain't nothing, nigga. Get to the world. These niggas is they settling for less because they think it's more because they ain't paying no bills. And get the fuck out of prison. Prison is not what it is. Quit influencing these niggas to come to prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm against all that, man. Like, prison is not what it is. Like, my father was incarcerated. So it's like, that ain't what it really is.
See, I
Prison
didn't
ain't
know
what it
I
really
didn't know this was
is,
your third
man.
time. I didn't know this was your third time being incarcerated. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man. Oh
how has
yeah,
how has it
shit.
changed your
My
perspective
first,
on
my
life?
first time, my first time, I was coming back and forth from Colorado trafficking weed, and I got caught with a quarter pound of weed. They got me possession of CDS with intent. So that's controlled drug substance. They didn't say marijuana, so that could be anything. You hear me? So I went to this place for about a year. I went to this little boot camp shit for about, so I was gone probably like a year and a half. I went to this little boot camp. Boom, get out of there. I'm at my cousins and shit. The jump out boys roll up. Shit, rough us all up. My phone ring. I'm fresh out of prison, so there's people calling me trying to check on me. You know what I'm saying? So my phone ringing while the police get us. My cousin cussing the police out like, "That's my cousin. Why y'all cuffing him up?" The police like, "He look like he about to run." I'm like, "Shit, hell yeah, I look like I'm about to run. I don't know what the fuck going on." Shit. So my phone rang and the man take my phone was like, "Man, you seem real popular. Answer my phone." So, thank God it was my grandma on the other line. You hear me? I would have shit a brick if it would have been somebody talking about some shit. So it was like, boom, God was on my side. You know what I'm saying? My grandma tell the police officer who I am, my situation, where I'm at, who house I'm at. You know what I'm saying? She hit everything on the money for him. So they take my cousin's baby daddy and his his cousin to jail for possession of marijuana. I don't know what the charge, but them niggas both had some weed on them. They go to jail. The police take my phone, put it in his pocket. Get back, get in his truck, about to drive off, turn back around. Oh yeah, I almost took your phone. I'm trying to wave him down like, hey, my phone. The man give me my phone back. I leave probably like an hour later, paranoid as shit. I got a 38 in the car. I probably got like a half ounce of crack, some pills. I got all this shit in the car and some weed. And it
Yeah,
was crazy. I didn't have nothing on me at that moment. I'm driving so paranoid going back home so I could just go lay down, man. I'm driving this motherfucker police. Call my damn phone, man. You know what this nigga tell me?
hmm.
I could have took you in for being around and you owe me one. You know what I told that nigga?
What?
You should have took me, nigga. I don't owe you shit. How? How do I owe you anything? I'm still trying
Yeah,
to understand, nigga, how I owe you anything. It's the police trying to book a nigga. You know what I'm saying? They read my file, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in no game book, but they read my file. You know what I'm saying? Possession, the possession charges. So it's like shit, nigga. We know you know somebody, nigga. You use a drug dealer. That's how they look at me. And
yeah.
these are people that ain't from our community. These people don't live on our side of town. Oh yeah, that's another thing we're gonna get on about these police, man. But yeah, man, the motherfuckers tried to book me like that. So boom, after that call, I hang up on the nigga. I call my grandma, tell her the whole thing. She like, she just call your probation officer. I get my probation officer, told her about the whole little run in. And just how coincidentally, she like, hey, you got like some city tickets. You need to go to the county. You need to go to the county jail first thing in the morning and go turn yourself in. And I was like, all right. She was like, you ain't gonna be in there forever. They gonna walk you in. You gonna go to court and they gonna let you go. So like, you need to go get your tickets fixed. So I'm like, all right. And I'm still shook up because I done told everything, even about the police calling me and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm shook up. I'm shook up. So that whole night I'm so paranoid. I put everything up so I go turn myself in the morning. I get out, go to I get out in the morning. I'm paranoid. I'm down there like, damn, do I want to turn myself in? It seemed like a trap.
Type
You know
shit.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm like, seeing like a trap. Hell yeah, I'm paranoid as shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I went in, turned myself in, go to city court. Nah, listen, I went in, turned myself in. You know how David L. Moss is. They take me around the little big ass doors. I walked through these big ass doors on the side took myself to jail. Like on some crazy shit. I took myself to jail this time. I walk in this motherfucker. Boom, 10 minutes to sit in there. Guess who the fuck come up in the building?
The motherfucker that hemmed
Motherfucker they
you up.
called me.
Yeah.
Better fucking know it. They had my homeboy from Comanche hemmed up. He looked at me and just shook his head. I'm looking like that nigga tried to run. They didn't beat his motherfucking ass. So dude look at me. He tap his partner. He like, that's him. He see my phone. You know, he see my phone on the counter with all my property. He like, that's him from yesterday. You know, so like I told you, I banged on this nigga. This nigga charged me with possession of CDS that day. Like he was booking me in jail after I turned myself in. Listen to what I'm telling you. I turned myself in for a parking ticket.
But he didn't even have
This
nothing.
nigga
He
booked
didn't have
me.
nothing.
This nigga, I sit in there 10 minutes. 10 minutes, this nigga walk in and book me for possession of CDS.
But he didn't
Right
have.
hand of God.
He should have got you when
I,
he had you.
he didn't even, then that part. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This how crooked the system is. And these are police that's why I said we're gonna get to the police, man. By law, man, listen, it's a peace treaty for people that's born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We get it says one drop of African descent blood is the equivalent to a full blooded Indian. We get the same rights they get by law. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This is sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no state we in. This is a sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supposed to be harassed by police. We don't pay for the police. We ain't called the police. The police shouldn't be harassing us in residential neighborhoods. They shouldn't be picking black kids up in residential neighborhood. If you ain't in no public area like a grocery store, a shopping center, or a shopping mall, or a busy intersection, the public, you know what I'm saying, in public places. A lot of people catching their cases in residentials, and that ain't how it's supposed to
I mean,
be.
it's because they
What
target
is you
us.
doing? That's what I'm
We
saying.
know
That
that.
by law, they're by law they're not supposed to, and they know it, and they hiding it from us, man. Listen,
Like when
my
they used
me
to
and my
sit up
partner, we in
a church on 36 right there by Comanche, they used to sit over there in a little
that's
back.
a
What is
public
that
that's a
shit?
public area. That's a public area. So listen to this though. We in the Supreme Court right now, U.S. Supreme Court fighting about this shit right now. They ain't supposed to be arresting us. Governor Stitt brother just got off with the same shit we talking about without using McGirt. You hear me? He didn't use McGirt. He used the same thing I just told you. It's a peace treaty, you know what I'm saying, that they wrote. This ain't no state. This is a sovereignty, which it is governed by the state of Arkansas. Just like Washington, D.C. is a federal land. We ain't supposed to be in no state prisons. We ain't supposed to be harassed by police. It's supposed to be on the U.S. Marshals and sheriffs harassing us, not police. This ain't no state. The only people that can come and
It's
arrest
a
black people
corporation.
over here that's born, you know
Corporation.
what I'm saying? If you born in the Eastern District of Oklahoma, man, they ain't supposed to be able to do none of this shit. Governor their brother just proved that, and they keeping it quiet. That's why they didn't even make a big spectacle of it, because it's a fact. Why is y'all harassing us? You ever see them red tags that you see them native tags? You'll never
Yeah,
see them get pulled
I
over
got 'em.
by a Tulsa
I
police
got 'em.
officer.
They
You
got
don't
they got like
TPD ain't supposed to fuck with you at all.
I used to work at the I
They
used to work
not
at the
supposed to fuck
casino.
with you at all.
I used to work at the casino a
Listen to
couple
me.
years
They're
back,
not supposed to fuck with you at all. The only
and
person that can
they
come
had to
and fuck
send
with
light
you is the
horse.
sheriff.
They had to send light horse to come holler at me because they couldn't do nothing to me.
You better
And so I
fucking
got
know it now. Now, what I'm telling you is that goes for everybody that's born in the Eastern District of Oklahoma. That goes for everybody. We don't need no special tags. It's just we don't make it known because we ain't weaponizing
or
it and
even if you
using it
live
the way we
for you
supposed
to
to be
get the
using it.
assistance, you got to live on the east side. So you right, you show right. It ain't even you ain't even got to be tribal.
Listen, this is a tribal reservation. Oklahoma is a tribal reservation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us was here before we was here before the Europeans came and settled here.
On my
You know what I'm
mama.
saying? A lot of us ain't African American. We just look like this. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just like you got a
Melody.
light Mexican, you got a light Chinaman, you got a dark Japanese, you got a light Japanese. We just happen to be the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got this red tint about ourselves. We native, we indigenous people. We the people that they talk about, that they hide. We the people that they talk about and hide our identity.
And that's
You know
why
what I'm
they
saying?
engaging us and they knock out all our leaders to keep them
Man, listen,
silent.
I'm gonna give you this, man. Why you think they make slavery seem like? Why do you think they make racism and slavery seem like it ain't never happened in America right now?
Or even as if it was
They do.
just us that
They
went through
they
it.
been doing the same thing, man. They've been doing the
Mm-hmm.
same thing time to time. They done figured it out and mastered it, and it's working. And we be so blind because we see these carrots dangled in front of us and trying to grab these little carrots that's dangling in front of us. We going for the wrong shit.
The
You know what I'm
material
saying? A lot
shit.
of us going for the wrong shit. Yeah, man. We spend it's probably niggas right now in prison probably got about 10 pairs of Jordans and ain't got a house in this motherfucking nine, let
Yeah.
alone a car. Like nigga, how you got
Man,
10 pairs of Jordan in prison?
I don't know. I
in
can't speak
prison.
for brothers incarcerated, but it's brothers. I mean, it's brothers out here in the free world, so-called free
Shit, it's
world.
niggas in the world. That's why I say it's niggas in the world. Just like they got niggas got a house in their closet. Niggas got a whole
Yeah,
house in their closet, and
they ain't
nigga,
got. They
your
ain't got.
priorities is fucked up. But you know, I blame the education system for that because that's what they taught you.
We
So
don't.
I
We don't know.
blame the education
We don't
system for
understand.
that,
We don't
man.
understand financial literacy. We don't understand group economics. We
Man,
don't
listen,
practice
man, I
it.
blame
Don't
it.
say
I
that.
blame it. You better know it, man. I blame the education system because they should have taught you how to balance a checkbook and how to work credit, like how credit work. You know what I'm saying? Growing up where I grew up, like I come from North Tulsa, right? I know we all probably had different education books. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some places where they get like, they was shit, they just throw everybody that no man left no kid left behind shit. They was just passing motherfuckers through and then like the students that they knew was gonna be something, they'll work on them.
That's
Everybody
like
else, they just here goes some here color the triangles, cover the squares. Which one is a rectangle? Shit like that to you. You know what I'm saying? Just to pass you through. They getting paid for this shit, right?
mm-hmm.
But then they get the 1, 2, 3 kids that's really, you know what I'm saying, educated, ready to be educated. Everybody else, they just passing through. That's
I
why
got
a
three
lot of
more
this shit
questions
ain't
for
right.
you. I got three more
What
questions
it
for you.
is.
I'm gonna let you know what I'm saying. But these is, you know what I'm saying, like, and like I said, I want to say I thank you, brother, for you know what I'm saying, giving me your time as well. But
Yeah.
what message do you want to share with the young people who might be facing similar struggles or challenges that you faced?
It's light at the end of that tunnel, man. And them hard times is what's gonna make a strong body, a strong mind, a strong spirit for this cruel world out here, man. Because them hard times, man, you're gonna run into some harder shit in life. Them hard times gonna remind you, gonna be them reminders to say, yeah, you know what, I can overcome this shit. Look what already overcame. So it like all you gotta do is I remember what you overcame. What up? So all you gotta do is remember, you know what I'm saying, everything you done been through. If you done been through all this shit, whatever you been through ain't nothing but a test. See if you're ready for something bigger and better. So it's all
Indeed,
about how you get through it.
indeed. How
Saying
would you like for your
for the
story to
further others,
inspire
man,
or
take your
impact
time.
others? How would you like for your
You
story
said
to
what, man?
inspire or impact? How would you like for your story to inspire or impact others who may hear it?
Man, I want them shit to feel like how I feel. Like man, it's a relief to actually know that somebody else feel this. Somebody else know how I'm feeling. They put it in front of me. Like, I want them to be able to say, shit, I can do this too. Look at here. Even in my situation, like I should be down, depressed, sad, worried. Like God got me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I know I'm all right. I've been blessed my
Indeed,
whole sentence. Like God got me, you know what I'm saying? God works. That's all I really can say, man. Like don't let like to the younger crowd, man. Quit letting this music influence y'all with this body shoot bang bang shit. Because a lot of them niggas that's rapping ain't never caught a body, ain't got a gun on them. Just think about it. Them niggas got 1,000 security guards around them, but they the hardest niggas. You niggas is hard niggas with no security. Like we're letting these niggas trick y'all, man. That shit ain't nothing but a mask. And then the music industry it go hand in hand with prison. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If the rapper telling you to go kill, shoot, rob, it's cool to do this shit. Where do you end up at?
and
Prison. It
who
all
own
go hand in hand.
who own both industries
Man,
or both
shit, the
corporations?
judge, they cousins. Listen, the the judge, man, I'm gonna put it like this, man. It's two cousins. The cousin, one cousin run the music industry, and then the other cousin run the prison industry, and then the other cousin is a lawyer, and then the other cousin is a doctor, and then maybe
Mm-hmm.
a brother or two is probably, you know what I'm saying, defendants. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, public defenders
Judge.
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how this work. It's a family tree, man. You can't go
Mm-hmm.
no listen. Just like in the black family, just like in the hood, you go over here, they know you because that's Junebug nephew. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's Delaree's son right there. You know what I'm saying? So that shit work like that on their end. But the only thing it is they get an upper hand on us because they are they oppressing us with their laws. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? They ain't enforcing. They are oppressing us with their laws and shit and locking us on these slave ships and shit, sending us about, making us miss out on life, making it in reality they doing it just to occupy your land.
That part. That's why you got a lot of knowledge, brother. If you had a chance to go back and talk to your younger self, what advice would you give your younger self?
Nigga, quit hesitating, nigga, just go for it. That's why I'm telling you, I should have been. Like I told you, I had 4 record deals offered to me before I ever recorded. Well, 2 of them before, one of them before I ever recorded a song. And motherfucker just had me rapping and freestyling.
Yeah.
And then, like I'd have told myself, man, go for it, man. Go do something. You always said you wanted to be famous. You always said you wanted to just go do this. Like I told you, I left the state of Oklahoma on my own at 14, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get away from my household, getting away from abuse, getting beat, you know what I'm saying, getting, I'm an outcast, I'm the black sheep, I'm the, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine, like, it was like, shit, I didn't have no friends growing up, you know what I'm saying, it was like, I'd have told myself, man, go for it, shit, go for it. I was already taking risks, shit, why not try this, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
Yeah, because you
I
never
done
know.
seen some
Yeah.
things in my time, man. Been some places. I've been some places in my time, man. I done met some people. But oh yeah, that's why I was gonna tell you, man. Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia woke me up. That's what got me Atlanta, Georgia.
That's where the homies Doobie and they Dizzle, they done went to Georgia. They been to Georgia for like almost a year now. They up there, you know what I mean,
Man,
pursuing their
listen,
dream.
man, listen. When I say Georgia, Georgia opened my eyes so much. I seen so many successful black people, man, people of color, melanated people, man, indigenous people, the people of the land. I seen so many of them successful, owning businesses, like, you know what I'm saying, big shit. Coming from her, you know what I'm saying, it's poverty. They try to keep us poverty and keep us on the lower end of the totem pole. So it's like when I went there and I seen all this culture and all this flash and all this big and all this success. That's when I was started chasing this music. Like, man, something got to give. I'm gonna go to Hollywood, go try to be an actor. I'm gonna chase this music. I'm gonna do something got to give. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm supposed to be famous. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm supposed to be something big. I know that much. It was already told, but I don't know. I just gotta keep doing whatever I'm doing. Something's gonna change.
It's gonna come. Yeah, it's gonna
Something gonna
come.
be big. Yeah, man. That's why I said this big right here, man. When I say I laid down, out of my eyes and opened up so much. And it's like I'm being prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being prepared for my blessings, going through the hard times, just so when I get to this good, I know what to do with it and how to hold on to it instead of do like that fast money. You know what I'm saying? Make it, blow it. Nah, this is legit. Hey man, go get something to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like my plan is really to buy a whole lot of lots in Tulsa. Go buy a whole lot of lots and put like community gardens. People have gardens and buy the old Gibbs shopping center and put a meat market. Go buy a whole lot of land and go get some cattle and show the young how to butcher their own. You know what I'm saying? Go back to our roots. Go back to turning that earth,
Yeah.
man. We ain't got to depend on Walmart and these big corporations. Shit, animals make animals. It's been a natural thing like that for eons. You know what I'm saying? For a person now to go genetically clone it and sell you a pork chop for $1,000, and you can go buy a cow for 200 or 300 and raise that motherfucker, slaughter it, sell half of it, and go buy you another cow and have something for the year in your freezer. You hear me? Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We lost sense of where our roots is, and it's like our sense of direction is depending on instant gratification. What can we get right then and there this fast?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We want that
And
quick
that's
fix.
yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna go to Walmart, go get me a pound of meat. Like man, go buy them chickens. You can down there buy a truck of chickens for $1,000 and get you a whole 18 wheeler full. All you gotta do is go buy you a little lot of land. I mean, I be telling people, man, put the ones together, man. Go buy you a lot of land. Both of y'all
Yeah,
could be on the deed. Like both of y'all could be on the deed. One can't sell it without the other. They go buy y'all some land, man, and get y'all some cattle. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, man. Teaching people and showing people, man. Listen, go back to your roots.
man.
Telling
So
people
when
you
you
got
come
roots,
home,
go back.
what are some of the first things you want to do differently when you come home?
Man, start waking up the youth. Start talking to the young people, man. Start reaching them before it's too late. Get them before it's too late. Before they choose that direction of I'm gonna either be a banger, a robber, or a killer. And kind of promote them like, hey man, listen, that ain't it. I'm gonna use my whole everything. Being in prison to dying to high speed chases. That ain't the life nobody really want to live. That shit's stressful. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
You
I
don't
mean,
want to
you
wake up
put all
every
that in
day.
one story.
Yeah, man, I'm on a whole nother kick, man. I'm trying to go to these schools, you know what I'm saying, talk to the people that come from my side of town that's really going through it, you know what I'm saying? So I can really kind of wake them up. It's time to wake everybody up. They've been sleeping too long.
Man, I'm glad you
It's
said
time
that.
to
You know what
wake
I'm saying?
everybody up. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the people that know people to spread it like a wildfire, man. It's time to wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's time to quit being oblivious, blind, quit acting like we don't know, quit being like we dependent. We ain't no damn dependents. We independent. We are the people that make this earth turn, man. We are them people, man. So it's time to wake up.
Because wouldn't
You know
nothing
what I'm
shake
saying?
without us.
Man,
Wouldn't nothing
listen,
shake without
ain't
us.
nothing ain't nothing what it is without us. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, man, we God's chosen people. If you can't realize that and see why you think they oppressing you, that's why I say these young niggas so blind. They so blind and just don't know. They don't know, and it's like won't nobody tell them. Won't nobody tell them. Everybody let them crash out. Man, that ain't the thing to do, man. Catch them. Hey, that ain't it, bro. You know what I'm saying
And they getting
prison
younger
ain't
and
it.
younger.
Listen, that nigga that's rapping, that nigga he got stocks in prison, nigga. He making money off your dumb ass while you in prison, nigga. He buying stocks in prison. This nigga got stocks in prison, rapping about killing niggas, sending your dumb ass to prison because you listening to his song, trying to go kill a nigga.
Hey, you know
Like, come
what?
on, my nigga.
Before we close, what's crazy is you said brothers be having like 10 pair of Jordans in there, but Jordan invests into the
Man,
prison system.
that's why I about to say I don't even listen. I don't even support Jordan, man. I don't even buy that shit. I rather
He don't
just
even fuck with
if
us.
I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna go buy some Nikes, man. I ain't no Jordan fan. Like I told you, I grew up without that shit, so I can care less. This chick bought me some Jordans one time. I cussed her ass out. Where the fuck you bought me that, man? You could have bought me two pairs of Nikes. She
Yeah,
looked at
for
me
real.
crazy, like, what the fuck, nigga? You don't want no J's? Hell no, I'm not that nigga, bitch. You didn't meet me in no J's. You know what I'm saying? You can buy me some Nikes, some Reeboks, some Adidas. I'm that type of nigga. Like I like all the shit. I'm not the nigga. Nigga, they got the new 14s coming out. They got the cherry top with the clear bottom. Fuck them Jordans. Niggas,
Yeah.
y'all niggas spend all y'all time and money, nigga. Like I told them niggas got a whole car and a house in their closet. Niggas priorities is ass backwards. And that nigga Jordan, when the last time that nigga Jordan did anything for you?
I mean,
He
facts
didn't get
though.
that pussy for you. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't can't put no money on your books or make sure your mama lights was on. Nigga, after you done spent over a couple bands with him, nigga. Some niggas is invested in at 10, 20 bands in Jordans. And it's like, damn, nigga, you spent your whole life buying some shit they don't even give a fuck about you.
No trust funds, no bank account set up. No,
No nothing,
it's a
man.
whole
Like
nother
I told you,
subject though.
I still blame the school system on that part because they should have taught all of us how to fuck the balance the checkbook. That should have been number one priority. Just with 1 plus 1 is 2. You know what I'm saying? That should have been all the priority together. You know what I'm saying? They didn't teach you none of that.
Nah, you right.
Yep.
You right, man. But I want to say I appreciate you, bro, for giving me your time on this platform, man. And I want to make sure that the viewers, you know what I'm saying, just make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Share this. Let this brother's story be heard. You know what I'm saying? Let us reflect on everything that he told us. You know what I'm saying? Because this was powerful. Like I mean, you got a lot of knowledge, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never had a one on one, and so just sitting back listening.
Man, we gonna
You know what I'm
sit back and
saying?
chop it up, man.
Most definitely. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I
Like,
got, it's crazy. It's so much I be wanting to say, and I just like sometimes I be scattered because it be so much I want to say at once, and I be like, damn, what's the right thing to say, and I just let it come out. That's
mm-hmm.
shit right there. By the time I get,
Because
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying,
yeah,
by the time I
let the
listen to what I'm
creator,
saying, I'm like, yeah, this is it right
let,
here.
yeah, as some say, let the creator guide you. You know what I'm saying? Let God, or I say, I let the answer.
And
I
that's
speak for the
it.
answer.
I
The
took
answer
I took it
speaks for
off,
me.
man. And man, it's a picture. If you gotta look, man, I got a picture on my back, a tattoo on my back, man. I chose the side. We in this moment tell everybody we in the time of choosing. You know what I'm saying? We are in the last days. Now it's time to choose. Everybody's time to choose. You either gonna choose the dark or you gonna choose the light. That's what
Mm-hmm.
time we in. You know what I'm saying? The trumpets are already being blown. The four horsemen are scattered across the land. If you ain't paid attention to all the evil that's going on around you, that's darkness. Either you're gonna choose to be on the dark or you're gonna choose to be on the light. And that's what
That
season
part.
we in right now. So if you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, get with the light, that's why I really don't, you know what I'm saying, funk around with people because they frequency would be a little bad and their vibrations be off. So I just kind of stay ducked off, you know what I'm saying, to get that negative away and that bad away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
like right now, like I told you, we're in the season of choosing. People better, you know what I'm saying, let your actions be your choice. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can say that to y'all. Your actions is your choice to this season. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna be with God or you gonna be with the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You got a choice. Everybody got a choice. Like 40 said, everybody got choices. You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
got
We in the
any
choosing season right now.
you got any words of advice, or you got any shout outs you want to give, you know what I'm saying, before we close?
Oh man, I want to shout out the whole north side of Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. My grandma, mainly my grandma, my mama, my pops, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? All the people that kind of like, you know what I'm saying, inspired my character, my all the people that kind of inspired me to be who I am. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was good or bad, it all taught me something. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, them L's ain't just losses, man. They life lessons learned. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can take two of them and turn them to a W if you flip one of them around and lean the other one to the side and turn it to a W for you if you really know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, man, everybody just keep their head up out there, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Stay for all the people that's locked up, man. Keep y'all head up in there, man. Like I said, if y'all got them phones, man, them people treating y'all bad, man. That ain't what you signed when you got your time, man. I ain't saying put the police all on it, but show them living conditions, my nigga. Show how them rooms and them bunks and them shells and them motherfucking open dorms and them food. Show them people what they money doing, man. That ain't what they paid for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta live in the motherfucking suite, but nigga, a motherfucker shouldn't be in prison going through it the way that they going through it. That ain't a part of time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even a physical thing no more, man. It's a mental thing. So
Mm-hmm.
a
No
lot of
facts.
y'all, man, a lot of y'all need to start coming together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't what color you buying, my nigga. It's hey, we human. Come together. You're getting treated like you're not human. Y'all niggas need to band together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying take over the prison and ride, but man, go figure out, go put them law library clerks to work, man. Go see what y'all can do to change some of them conditions in them prisons, man. Cause y'all got a voice too. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all live in there.
No facts though. That's real shit. That's what I'm saying, man. So yeah, man, make sure y'all run this up. Make sure y'all help us. Man, help us get this
Hit that
video up.
button, man. Oh
And
yeah, man. Go like, subscribe, share, follow. Old boy from the nitty on all streaming platforms, social media platform, man. Come and run it up with me, man. Pull it up.
indeed.
Run it up till they
I was
let me
gonna say, yeah,
free,
you run
man.
this up. We could possibly try to get a part
Man.
two. You know, what I mean? We could talk about the music. You know what I'm saying? And some
Yes,
more of that.
I straight out the motherfucking nitty, man.
I said you got a lot of light, man. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna put this together, and we're gonna make this one happen.
Yes, sir.
Peace and love, my brother.
Shit, appreciate it, bro, man. I'm back. Yes, sir. One love, man. Keep your head up out there, man. We'll chop it
Indeed.
up too, man. Shit,
Yeah,
just hit
no,
me up,
indeed,
man.
not.
I'm
Like
out of
now
here
we got
though.
some knowledge, bro, and yeah, I like that. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
indeed,
man.
we gonna run it up.
Hell yeah, man. We got